Obviously very proud of our team today. It was a hard-fought, tough victory. I thought all three phases did their part, and so I'm really pleased, really proud, really excited for those guys. A lot of credit to Atlanta. We knew that they had their full complement back on defense. They were going to give us challenges. We knew on offense that they were, they have weapons. Ridley, Matt Ryan. They were going to challenge us, and they did. It was a great back and forth game, and I thought we did a great job in the fourth quarter of really in the second half of holding them to field goals on defense and running the ball on offense and making some explosive plays. So really proud of our guys, the amount of guys that stepped up in this game. Burns goes down. I thought he was playing really well. Yetur goes down. The D-Jack goes down, and everyone steps up. Justin Burris, really proud, excited for him that he made that pick. And so I thought it was a total team win. That's what we're looking for, a team.
All right, guys, let's go to David Newton to start, and then Brett Jensen.
Hey, Matt, David here. Congratulations. You always talk about playing hard and physical, and a lot of times that applies to defense, but there was a couple of runs out there that seemed to exemplify that. The Curtis Samuel fourth-quarter run where he carried a bunch of defenders and a few by Mike Davis. How much does that play into what you really want to build here?
Well, I mean, it uplifts the team. It uplifts the sidelines. I mean, Curtis's play, I thought that was, first of all, it was a great check by Teddy. I mean, that's not a called play. Teddy checks to that run. And, it looked like there was a problem on the exchange. You guys probably saw it cleaner than I did, but Curtis found a way. And I thought Curtis was really, one of the stories today. Made a bunch of great plays. And but I think the physicality in the run game, physicality by the O-line, that's really what we're looking for. I didn't see the stats. I don't know how many yards we had. But Bruce gave it to you guys. Just didn't bother to look at it.
Hey, Matt, I'm curious, in terms of the injuries, can you go over them and just talk about Jackson and, and Burns and everything else, and the ones that haven't, Yetur and maybe even KK at the end? Can you give us any update on those? Because that's four starters on defense.
Yeah, I have no update on those guys. They pulled them. They said they were down. I'll let the doctors do their thing and wait till tomorrow. And, I'll give you guys an updated thing when I know it. Half the time, I don't even really know what the injury, the true, measure of the injury is. So they get back tomorrow and really get looked at.
All right, let's go to Miles Simmons and then Joe Person.
Matt, when you get those two drives, at the end of the first half, with the 2-minute drive, and then at the end of the game, where you guys were able to hold on to the ball for so long, is that sort of exactly what you want out of your offense to be able to control the game?
I want to score. So first and foremost, I definitely want to score. But when you can't score, you want to hold the ball as long as possible to give your defense a rest, to sort of start to win the physical battle and to keep the ball away from the opposing team. So I thought that last drive, I think we started with like 6 minutes or 5 minutes or so, ran it all the way down to 1:10. Really could have been aggressive and tried to score a touchdown, but the safe bet, the better bet just seemed like to take it down and kick the field goal. And, there was a lot of great runs, a lot of great plays, and a lot of guys made tremendous efforts.
Matt, this is second week in a row you guys did not allow a sack. How much of that is Teddy? How much of that is the line, or some combination?
I think it's always all of them. It's also, the guys getting open. When guys get open quickly, you have a chance to get rid of the ball out of your hand. The Mike Davis and those guys picked up blitzes when they came. But I think our offensive line, it looked like they played well from the field. And, they brought a lot of exotic blitzes. Teddy got hit sometimes, but, he was able to get the ball out of his hand. I think that's one of the things that he's doing a great job of. Most importantly to me is we protected the football. I don't think we had a turnover today, right? So we didn't give the ball away. And, anytime you win the turnover battle, you have a chance to win.
All right, let's go to Phil Orban and then Elena Gutsenberg.
Matt, you mentioned Justin's interception. That's the second straight week where the defense has started to give just a little bit and then made a big play. How important are those big momentum shifting plays, and how big was that pick at that point in the game?
Well, I think it was huge. I mean, they had turned the tide of the game in terms of, we were wearing down, they were moving the ball. I thought they had a great game plan in the second half. They didn't panic. They were down 2 scores. They came out, they ran the ball. Offensively, we went 3 and out twice, and that was a huge play for us. And so, again, JB, what a tremendous play. And it was, also the plays that led up to it. We stopped them twice down there in the goal line area to get it to, I think that was 3rd down. Sorry, the game escapes me afterwards. But that's what you need. We need our players to make plays, and they did that.
Matt, I was just curious, Teddy had put together a really impressive second quarter. What did you see from him today? And did you end the offense overall in that second quarter?
I thought we were just aggressive and explosive. We had some down the field plays. We got into the 2-minute, went down and scored right before the half, which obviously was vital. Again, some of our issues from the past couple of weeks, like third down percentage in the red zone. So red zone third down hurt us on the first 2 drives, but then we were able to convert the next 2. So I thought it was well done by him and by his teammates.
All right, let's go to Jonathan Alexander and then JB Ricks.
Hey, Matt. Hope you're doing well. The passing defense really, kept Matt Ryan in check, it seemed. Run defense wasn't as good, but what have you seen from this defense as the weeks have gone on?
Yeah, we're just trying to play total team defense. I don't think of it like compartmentalized, like, hey, it's a give and take, right? If you put a bunch of guys in the box, you open yourself up to the pass. And so to me, it's just guys just reacting, reading their keys. I think the biggest thing is that we didn't give up a bunch of explosives. I think we gave up 2. One along the sideline that I was just about to challenge and wasn't sure, if his foot was in or not. But they did a nice job him scrambling around, making some plays down the field. We're just getting better. I think when you lose that many guys, your backup step up. To me, it's a testament to the way we practice. And I say we, not me, the way the players practice, that the 2s get a lot of reps and they take it seriously. So you're out there at the end of the game and those guys are playing and playing well. Troy Pride went out there, played the whole game. Rhule played the whole game. Corn Elder makes yet another couple stops. So, we're a 4th down play away from, ending it, without giving up that last field goal. So it's just practice. It's just the guys getting better. My hope is that we can take a couple days, catch our breath, and then hit this, hit this game this week with the same level of preparation that we've had these past weeks.
Hey, Matt, JB Ricks here from Spectrum News 1. Congratulations on the win. I want to know from you, what word best describes your team for them being able to go 3-0 without one of the best players in the NFL? And the second part of that question is, who deserves the most credit for this recent run?
Well, I think you said the word, it's team. And as such, really, no one deserves it. They all deserve it. It's the guys that are playing, a jammer on the punt team, running down and making a huge tackle to pin them. It's the punter, nailing a long punt. It's the field goal protection team. It's perceived as a game of superstars, but it's not. It's all these, guys doing their job and working really hard. It's also, the coaching staff. It's also the support staff. It's also the people who set the video up. It's everybody just doing their job and trying to do it better today than they did it yesterday. And that's always going to be kind of a corny answer, but it's true. That we're 3-0 or whatever, 3-2 or 1-0 this week, whatever, because we're improving. We have to start over again next week and try to be a better team next Sunday than we were this Sunday. And I give that credit to the players. They've bought into the practice, they brought into the work ethic, the preparation, and I think it's showing up on game day.
All right, guys, we only have time for 2 more. So let's go to Deshaun and then finish with Josh Klein.
Hey, Coach, this is Deshaun from Channel 9. Congratulations as well. How would you describe what you're seeing from Mike Davis and the way that he's running the ball?
I think he's running it with tremendous physicality. He's not getting tackled by the first tackler. I think we found some runs that he feels really comfortable with. And I think there's just great second effort, great yards after contact. And, that's the mark of a good back. He's also doing a good job catching the football, just great situational awareness, getting down, not going out of bounds at the end of the game. So Mike's a pro and he's playing like it.